And adjoining the Laguna, next to it, we have a 1973 AMC AMX. I had to do a walk-up on this because actually this looks like a Javelin. You know, it's got an AMX badge there on the grill, but AMX is with two-seaters. This has a rear seat, as you can see. So I don't know what's going on here, but I'm going to post this as a Javelin because it's got a Javelin grill. It's got the full-length Javelin body, and it has a Javelin rear seat. So let's do the walk around. This is 1973. Difference from 72. It's got the bumperettes. And I believe this is, he's got the build sheet right here. So I was going to say 401, but I'm going to say it is a 360. See? On the receipt, it's a 360. On the build sheet, it is listed as a 364 barrel. So this is an American Motors 360. Power brakes, power steering. No air conditioning. I thought all the American Motors cars came with air conditioning. So slide on this. I'm gonna say, see, it's got another AMX badge there on the C-pillar. See the body bulges, a lot of Mustang-inspired themes and Jaguar XJE themes. This AMX, but see, it's got a rear seat. I didn't know an AMX had a rear seat, so. 4-speed manual. So the tack goes to 140. I mean, the speedo goes to 140. The tack goes to 8,000. I don't believe you can do that in the AMC 360 though. So this also has been repainted. It's got like a sapphire blue to it. Okay. AMC rally wheels. They would use a Ford style bolt spacing, Ford Chrysler bolt spacing, which is 5 by 4.5. It's got a pinstripe on it at the midline, at the belt line. I didn't know if it came like that. Jeez. You know, I didn't notice this thing. They put a lip here before they mounted the rear window. Probably they improve its aerodynamics. This too. Like the original glass. And the trunk lid has a spoiler built into it with the lock cylinder, dual exhaust. So let's do a slide around here. It's got a, well, it says AMX also. I've got to ask about this. You know, this is yours?
Yes.
AMX.
Came out of the deal right all across the street.
Right across the street?
Yep.
I didn't know AMX had a rear seat. I thought the only Javelins would have a rear seat.
AMX didn't have a seat.
I know, it's an AMX.
No, well, it's a Javelin.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's got AMX badges on it, but it appears to be a Javelin because it has a rear seat and a B-pillar window.
Yeah.
Right. So that's what I was asking, you know. Yeah, it's got the 2 lamps, pods, and the rally wheels. See, I knew it. I knew this was a Javelin. You know? Just to clarify what he said for you guys who don't know. An AMX would not have this window. It wouldn't have that rear seat. The rear deck would come up, so all this would have been removed from the car. So it's about maybe 10 inches, 12 inches, but they would have removed about 6 inches and then they kept the rest of the car, moved it forward. You know, so that's what I'm saying, you know, I mean, if you're building a Javelin, build a Javelin. If you're going to build an AMX, build an AMX. But don't build a Javelin and call it an AMX. Because then you're out here. I'm not a judge at this show, but if I were a judge, I couldn't even measure you. I mean, I couldn't rate you. It's a great restoration, but it's not an AMX. It's a 1973 Javelin with a 364 barrel in it. and you should have just, built it up as a Javelin. Because you could have gotten everything that you get on an AMX on a Javelin with the SST trim package. Okay, well, anyway, let's keep it moving, see what else is here.